and this means from now on it gets dangerous. I will turn off the camera now, and if everything works as it should, we will see a little bit later, hopefully. Hi my friends, nice to see you, and welcome to another landscape photography adventure here on my channel. Today I'm here in the mountains. It's a warm summer day and it's absolutely fantastic. Such a beautiful day, and we have a really special weather situation today. But before I tell this, there are some bulls beside me. I think I will go here. It's a little bit more safe than down there. They are really nosy down there. Not sure if you can see them. But however, where have I been? Oh yeah, we have a really special weather situation today. And the thing is, you know, usually the weather is driven by high level or low level weather. And this means whatever the air pressure is, it has an effect to the weather. So if we have high pressure weather, all transitions go very slow, and if we have low pressure weather, all transitions are fast. So this means in summer, when we have high pressure weather and we have sunshine, we have these warm hot summer days where we can swim out and so on, and the weather is stable. So high pressure is always a kind of stable weather, and this means whenever we have high pressure weather, we can be sure that the weather will be that what we will find at the weather maps. But if we have a low pressure weather, it's also predictable, and the weather we have today is nothing of them. So how could this be? Obviously we have high pressure weather in the moment, so this were the most easiest way to predict weather. But the only problem, we have a cold drop up there, and this is a low in higher layers. So this means when I have a look at my weather maps, I see that we have high pressure weather today. But what I always do is I always have an additional look at the 500 hectopascal map for the wind, and here I can see very slightly that we have a wind what turns to the left, and this means that this is a low. 500 hectopascal is really high up in the air, and so this means we have a high pressure weather here in the bottom, but we have a low up there. This is a cold drop, and the problem is here now. A low is predictable, so we know where a low will move and so on, and so we can predict how the weather will be. But in these conditions, this low up there, it's a small low, and so it turns always a little bit around, and so the weather is absolutely unpredictable. We don't have any chance to get a weather prediction, and so this means whatever you find today on weather apps, also at weather maps, is not really right. So this means we have a base weather prediction. It predicted clear weather today, no clouds, nothing, just clear sky, and as we can see, it is nearly like that, and not really. We have lots of clouds up there, what is not the biggest problem. Weather like this is really fantastic, but today it can turn to everything. Maybe no snowfall or something like this, for that it's too warm here today. And here's the next, it's not a bull, it's a cow, but I'm not sure when I'm talking here if it has a problem with me when I'm talking here, so I think I will be quiet here. It looks already to me everything okay. It's just interested. I usually don't fear cows. The only thing is I've never tried to talk with the camera only when I'm up here in the area of cows. However, I thought about a couple of rough spots where I could go, which could work with clear sky and also with dramatic sky, what we also could get. It's really not sure for today, so I'm not sure what the weather will bring today, but however, let's see what I can get today. already mentioned, everything is possible today. And I think you maybe have already seen in my B-rolls, it gets absolutely dark up there. And when you listen, we hear that there's a thunderstorm coming exactly to us now. And this could really get dangerous. So I will turn back now, but it will not be possible to be back at the car then, because it took me around an hour up here, I think. I think I will search for anything that I will be secure then. The most important thing is go away from trees. Here are some trees, and also don't be at the field, because then you are the highest point where the flash can get into. So the best thing were if we could find anything, any hole or something like this, but that's also not so easy here. Here are some trees back there. I think that's really not so easy here. Maybe this up there looks not all too bad. So I think I will wait here now a little bit. And first I heard it only in that direction, and as it moves there it weren't the biggest problem, but I also heard it in that direction now, and it really comes straight to us. So I will also get the rain protection up now to my rucksack, because at the other side of the clouds there is the rain and there's the flash. So in the moment it's only up there. Could be that it will not start to rain or something like this. It were possible that it just goes over. I don't have internet connection here. This is not good, because with internet connection I could really get sure, but it comes closer and closer. Very important thing when the thunderstorm comes, that you go down, get your feet close together, that you don't have a big spread down there on the ground, and then go down like that and hope and pray. So it starts already to get cold. Before the thunderstorm it always gets a little bit cold, because the air is wafted up into the sky. And yeah, we are definitely exactly at the point where the thunderstorm will go over, and the first raindrops begin already to fall. And this means from now on it gets dangerous. I will turn off the camera now, and if everything works as it should, we will see a little bit later, hopefully. Oh wow, I'm wet to the bones, absolutely amazing. And it was spectacular, but absolutely dangerous. Don't do something like that. I really didn't expect to get the thunderstorm today, absolutely not. I checked the cap value in the weather maps, and I thought that this value will be right, because it's not really an impact through the high-low. So, however, I'm still alive. And another really important thing when you come into a thunderstorm is wait really after everything is over. After everything is gone over, because on the back side of the thunderstorm it is most dangerous. Because at the front side everything is going up, so this is the reason why it gets cold in the first, and on the back side everything goes down. The flashes, the rain, everything. So think about that when you're out, but never go out when you think there could be the chance for a thunderstorm. So however, I've laid here now for around 45 minutes, I think, something like this. I'm wet to the bones, absolutely amazing. So I'm not far away from my first spot I wanted to check out today, and I'm not sure about the time now, but yeah, 45 minutes. I don't want to get into a hurry, to be honest. It's more important to me to get out one really great photograph. And yeah, back there, as you can see there, we have a rainbow down there. And unfortunately, we don't have a composition in the moment. So, but however, I think I will go back there now, and let's have a look if I can find the composition there. So let's go.
This is my story. just in a small town trying to burn out in glory. Yeah, I never quite grasped it. This world that was my surroundings, my heart screamed out for more. It's the storm inside that's breaking my heart each morning while it keeps it going. It's been driving my life into both joy and sorrow, and there's still a long way to go.
I'm already on the way to the next potential spot. To be honest, the first one didn't really work for me. I'm not really happy with the foreground, and I don't think that it's really possible to get a really great photograph there. I took some scouting shots with my phone only, just that I can get an idea maybe afterwards. So maybe I will have an idea afterwards when I have a look at it again. But for the moment, I think, as I've lost already really lots of time for the thunderstorm, I think it's better to go to the next spot, and let's hope that it's possible to get a photograph there. So let's try for it.
31 winters, but most times it feels like nothing. I guess I'm the same somehow. I made progress, still I feel this hunger, like the journey just begun. It's the storm inside that's breaking my heart each morning while it keeps it going. It's been driving my life into both joy and sorrow, and there's still a long way to go.
So I came a little bit more up here before we were more down at that meadow down there. So my planned subject are these mountains back there. This is the Hallermauer. Translated to English, it's something like the wall of Hall. And Hall is a village behind this hill back there. So this is the reason why it's called like that. And it's really tricky to photograph this, to be honest, because it's not easy to get the right light here. It's possible with really a dramatic sky, and I hope for it, and we really had it, but I haven't been up anywhere here to have a composition and so on. And at this time of the year, it's midsummer here in the moment, we would get amazing light from the left, so we would get depth into the photograph, and this could look really pretty good. So this spot here, generally it were possible to get a photograph here. The only problem here, we have trees in front here, so it's not really possible to get a composition here. Without the trees it were possible, but we don't have this option here. So what I can try now is I can go even more upwards, but then we will come too close to this wall up there, to this mountain. You can see it from there. This is the Bosruk mountain, and I fear that it will get too unbalanced then. So I think at the left side the mountain will be too close, and we will have nothing what will balance us, our left part of the composition. But I'm not sure about. I will go up there now and let's try for it.
Sure I made progress, still I feel this hunger, like the journey just begun. It's the storm inside that's breaking my heart each morning while it keeps it going. It's been driving my life into both joy and sorrow, and there's still a long way to go.
So sorry for the bad video quality, but I have to film with my smartphone at the moment because my camera doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure why. Maybe the battery is finished. I'm not sure. I'm around 10 minutes away from my camera back now, so I can't change it. And the next thunderstorm is coming. What a crazy day. So I just want to show you here now the situation. It is exactly as don't fall here. It's exactly as I mentioned before. We are too close at the mountain face here at the left, so we don't get the balance. I will show you this. So when we have a look there, it's a little bit too left. Everything is a little bit too left, and this doesn't really add to our composition. So what I will do now is, as already mentioned, the next thunderstorm is already coming here, and I found another possibility for a composition 10 minutes from here. I will go there now, take an exposure, and then I will look that I will go down as fast as possible to my car, because the thunderstorm what will come now is massively more than what we had already. And the flashes were around, I think, 100 meters away from me, something like this, maybe a little bit closer, and it's really dangerous. So I don't really risk anything, but however, I think the other composition, what I found already, isn't the worst, and the conditions are also not the worst. So let's try for it, and let's hope that I'm down in the car early enough. So I'm here now at my spot, and as already mentioned, let's do this quick. The next thunderstorm is already on the way, and it's really much bigger than that before, and that's really dangerous. So let me explain you the composition. It's absolutely amazing. We have this fantastic mountain back there, and I hope you're able to see it. It's a really big mountain, but it's really far away. And we have this fantastic zigzag line back there, so it really gives us depth into our composition. And what I also really love is we have gaps up in the sky, so this means we always get a little bit of light spots there and where, and I really love it at the left side at this hill, so it really adds to our composition. And as already mentioned in my last video, where I mentioned all the bad things about summer and how you can turn them into your advantage, we have haze back there, and I know the most landscape photographers hate haze, but there's no reason for that. It really adds to my composition here, because it gives us fantastic depth. The more the distance, the more haze, so we get a really great feeling of depth into our composition. The only thing I'm not happy here in the moment are the clouds. They are too sharp edged, and this doesn't really add to the composition. It would look a little bit better when they were a little bit more soft. I could take an ND filter. It were possible to take a longer exposure, but I don't want to do this because I'm not really happy with blurry clouds then. So, and the other thing is, as I already mentioned, the next thunderstorm is coming. So, and now we get a little bit light here on the left hand side of this hill. It's really pretty good. So let's make the click.
It's the storm.
So I'm already on the way down. As you can see, I have to be as fast as possible. As already mentioned, the next really big thunderstorm is arriving, and I think it will be here in around an hour and a half, something like this. And this is also exactly the time what it will take me to be down at my car when I'm fast. And however, what I want to mention now is, you know, the giveaway from last time, you know, the Sunnytrack app. If you left a comment below my video 2 weeks ago, I think, it was the last time when I was up at the mountain where I took these fantastic sunset shots. And the only thing you had to do was to comment below the video what is "let's make the click" in your language, or also in your dialect when your native language is English or German. I'm a native German speaker, so this is the reason. And my daughter chose again 5 of you, 5 of my subscribers get the Sunnytrack app, and the winners are mentioned below the video in the description. So if you can read your name there, congratulations. And the only thing you have to do is just write me a direct message on Instagram. I will tell you what you have to do that you can get your Sunnytrack app for free. If you shouldn't know what the Sunnytrack app is, I will link the video above where I showed a little bit more about the Sunnytrack app, how I used it and so on, but there are lots more functions as I showed there. So however, I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please give it a thumb up, share this video with your friends, maybe on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. I will really happy about. It would help me to grow this channel, and I'm absolutely sure also the people we will share the video with will also be really happy about. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't have already. So thank you so much for watching. See you next Saturday. Thank you. Bye.